What up, family? Got a new Sporter Man Dash 2 in the mirror. The lead today is Thirsty Thursday in my city, Chicago. June 2nd, 2022. Got this calendar from the Dollar Tree in my city, Chicago. Scram. You see the Cookie Monster? My ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, aka Cookie, the Italian Stallion, you know what I'm saying, was a monster. They got this movie called Monster about the ELLIN, I forget her white girl name. She had got violated by some guys and went on a killing spree. It's called Monster. I put a description of this video. Now I can't help but to do this video and stuff because, you know, people are becoming more and more aggressive with me. You know, I ain't say nothing in a couple of days or whatever. And when I didn't say nothing, the trolls in my building where I stay at, 6210 South Kimball Avenue, Chicago, North 60637. Apartment 308 with this white door right here. And if you go to 1335 East 75th Street in my city, Chicago, 75th and Kenwood, you'll see this same door right here, but it has a peephole. Mine doesn't have a peephole on it and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And 1335 East 75th Street is where I was at, you know, from the ages of 6 to about 10 in 1973. And I became the originator of rap at the age of 8 in 1975. Now, the white door was not on that door, 1335 East 75th Street in my city, Chicago, on 75th and Kenwood. Because I was able to throw back $10 that I had taken from my foster mother when I was a little girl. And I told him about that story because I speak out loud in this trap building because I need to know what's going on. And I also said that Harriet Tubman picture was in the window of that building, 1335 East 75th Street, where I was residing at as a foster child with the Redmonds, and whom I believe were kidnappers, real talk, and child abusers and stuff, for real. Because I went through a whole bunch of shit. I ain't gonna lie. Long story short, in the art of war, they say you don't repeat it. So, by this door being the same as the one over there, where I was, you know, became the originator of rap, 1335 East 75th Street, and me having the only white door in this building, this trap building, I believe what they needed from me, because I never had a new car day at the spa or a real vacation, they just kind of used me as a, you know, child labor law person, you know what I'm saying? Hebrew slaves, whatever the case, you understand? And they say that my brother, Emmanuel, because I spoke about him or whatever, you know, I just talk out loud to see what they, you know, reach for, you know. He was supposed to be my brother, but I believe he was gang affiliated and in on the scheme of things to try to kill me and stuff for my, you know, rap legacy and whatever my mother Mary Wright may or may not have been or left me. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe they needed me to sign off on all this or whatever and stuff. When I first got here, May 31st of 2017, after they railroaded me and put me on the psych ward on Mother's Day, well, the day after Mother's Day, which was May 9th of 2016, and gave me cancer and stuff when I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate, and I have 25 years of sobriety. See, the best way to catch a thief and a killer and all that is about doing the right thing. See, if everybody's doing wrong and stuff, you'll never know who's right and who's wrong. So I try my best to do the right thing so I can catch them all and shit real fucking talk. Long story short, they said my brother, who allegedly was supposed to have gotten shot back in the day by the so-called police for robbing a bank, probably because he realized that, you know, they was fucking me out of house and home and shit, and then maybe he couldn't take it no more, who knows, and decided to join forces with the criminals. I wouldn't doubt it and stuff, because I told him in 1995 when I put my voice to 3 cassette tapes and The Sound of Music, along with the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech, I said, I already know I'm worth more dead and I am alive. No, I would not be calling my so-called brother, because I believe if he was my brother, he would have stuck around, because everybody named Mama know where I live. 6210 South Kembark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, apartment 308. Not only that, he would have fucking mailed me a letter with his picture or something. You understand what I'm saying? Common sense. You know, he would have went to any lengths to try to get to his so-called baby sister in trouble, because I'm all on Facebook and everybody know what I'm going through. So I believe this was just some kind of tactic they was trying to use against me, like in the movie The Negotiator, when they lied and shit. And no, I did not call this number 206-717-1632, because, you know, I don't deal with fucking criminals and shit, and I don't want people to think that I'm engaging in illegal activities, because I don't do that. I don't have to. I believe my mother, I don't know, may have been the so-called police or whatever and stuff, and or my father, whoever, and because I remember being a foster child, like I said, with the Redmonds, and we was going down to Mississippi and stuff, and I was wondering, you know, what was going on, because I was having a lot of problems in my life with the Redmonds, and, you know, about child trafficking things happening now. And, you know, I was being transported from Chicago, you know, way of driving with my foster family, the Redmonds, you know, and I figured it was going to be some shit, and sure enough it was. So I was asking questions like the police. Now, I'm not the police, can't stand the police, and don't want to be the police, but, you know, I do things just to, you know, piece things together to make it seem as though, you know, I'm a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and the rest came from people like you. That's basically my truth. And my foster mother, I remember Betty Jean Redmond telling my foster father, Leon Baker Redmond, she must be your people or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning he must have been a retired police officer. You understand what I'm saying? Crooked officer at that, you know. I remember them saying that as a little girl. So I was at the police shop down on Roosevelt in my city, Chicago. And I had bought you know, a retirement badge a couple of years ago. They are remodeling it now. And it has my birthday comminated 525 as far as the address is concerned. But a couple of years ago, I had bought this badge. It says, I am retired, and some little handcuffs or whatever and stuff. Because, you know, you take the I out and put an A, you got retarded and not retired, right? And they said I was retarded back in the day. So it's all about common sense. So I bought this here, you know, and, you know, in this box basically it consists of, you know, what I imagine to be me as a little baby and stuff, with a little onesie in it and stuff, because I don't know the first 6 years of my life, but I know from 6 on up, because I stood up for myself, because people were abusing me as a child and stuff, and I got sick of tired being sick of tired. So I've been standing up since the age of 6 in 1973, and they've been trying to get rid of me ever since. They just use, you know, foster children, or, you know, railroad their parents or whatever and stuff, or your parents send you over to the devil, and you just kind of have to, you know, fend for yourself. And that's what I've been doing and stuff. So, you know, that's my little handcuffs and my retired badge or whatever. So my life basically is all balled up in this little here. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money. It's about the fact that you niggas is killing babies and trying to kill me now that I'm grown up. So I went back to the police shop right here, and I bought this here. You understand what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of good police officers have died, you know, trying to save children and, you know, do the right thing and stuff. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I a police officer, okay? But if I wanted to be, I wouldn't want to be one now. You understand what I'm saying? So why is there so many police officers on the take is the question. I believe this building, 6210 South Kembark Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60637, you know, has a lot of money in it, like the movie Train Today and stuff, and they needed me to sign off on the paperwork so they can make it seem as though they're legit. And if my brother, Emmanuel, you got to remember, Emmanuel was also the mayor of my city, Chicago. Emmanuel, Rahm Emanuel, but they spell it different. but more likely it's the so-called Rahm Emanuel, and him and Barack Obama was supposed to be buddies and all that. So Barack Obama's picture was in this building, and then they took it down once I started. They started to change little stuff. So basically, I'm just being railroaded, and they needed me to sign off on the paperwork because I know this is my building and stuff. Real talk. And they lied to get me here, saying it's a recovery building, and we do meetings. They drink drugs, smoke, fornicate, and all kind of shit. And the only people that's getting the money is motherfuckers that's trying to extort me and act as though I don't know what time it is. And I'm like, you's a damn fool if you don't think I know. I've been watching movies and selling movies and music and listening all my goddamn life. Now all of a sudden you think I'm gonna play dumb for your dumb asses? Hell no. Y'all fucked up by not killing me in 2016 like they tried so desperately to do and stuff. And now everywhere I go, trouble follows me. Why? Because they left me alive and they want to seem as though I'm crazy. And you know how it go. Blah, 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 blah. And I said, aim straight for my head and make damn sure I'm dead. Now, right across the street is this window right here. That's not by mistake. So somebody could be right there and shoot my ass and shit. And all my fucking goddamn, good work just go down the drain and all they dreams come true. Tell me something I don't fucking know. So that's why God put these here, to try to shield me. This is God's way of trying to protect me and stuff. This was not here when I got here 5 years ago, but because I listen to music and I pray a lot, this is the miracle and the manifestation of my higher power saying, you niggas kill me, we all gonna fucking die. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I don't give a fuck. It was never about the money. It was about you dumbass niggas and shit that could have did the right thing and we all could have been billionaires, but you wanted to be stupid. They got this movie I watched yesterday called 21 Bridges and stuff. Real talk. It's all about the money with these motherfuckers. And they setting each other up and shit. You understand? Yesterday, I broke the balls on my pool table or whatever and stuff. And the last ball, which was the 8 ball, we went around and went in. Now, when I was with my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, who worked for Blue Cross Blue Shields, and it was Jehovah's Witness, blah, blah, blah. I was at the Pressure pool hall on Clark, and I believe Rosemont, and my city, Chicago, where I got railroaded at in Rogers Park, and I did a lot of good service work and stuff, and it just took my kindness for weakness, and God gonna kill him for that. But she was sitting down like by right there and stuff, real talk, and I called the 8 ball, and I know they got it because it was the number one pool table I was on and stuff. At the time, I didn't really know until I went back and started, investigating, if that's what you want to call it and stuff. And she was sitting by right there and stuff, right? And the 8 ball, I called it, and I know they got this on footage and stuff. And it went all the way around, and it went in the pocket, right? And I called that shot. Real talk. I'm telling you what God loves is the truth. And I did it again yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? And, I just didn't put it on camera, but I know it. My every move is a calculated step, and nothing happens in this world by mistake. Not even the sound effects in the background if you hear them, okay? Long story short, it's just a distraction to keep me, not thinking about the truth and they ass and what they're trying to do to me. So, yeah, I believe there's a lot of money in this building. It's probably billions of dollars, diamonds or whatever and stuff because, they harassed me for no reason and stuff. And the building next door wasn't there when I got here. And when I mentioned similarities or whatever and stuff pertaining to the property and it having Mary on it or whatever and stuff and similarities that I had gone through, it was called Mary Shiver, the lot name or whatever and stuff. And then when I did a video, they built on it or whatever. So they just basically needed me for my memory bank and this, that, and the third or whatever and stuff. And they using my own words against me and taking words out of my mouth and, good ideas that I have in my, people who I hung around, like my ex-girlfriend, I threw in at a taxi and they came out with some shoes. I was at Rainbow store on 55th in my city, Chicago, in a little mall or whatever across the street from the Red Line train station. And they had some shoes with the rainbow colors for the sole. And they were called Taxi because I threw her, in a taxi one day. So basically, they just used my words against me in my videos and stuff. And I was, I had tried some shoes on, then I took them off or whatever, and I was trying to tie up my shoe, and they had some little girl come by me, a worker, had a little girl come by me and stand, and, I'm not thinking anything. And do you know she blew gas where I could smell her, I said, wow. So they getting real bold and stuff, and, I wanted to knock the little bitch out, but, some just told me to keep my calm and, just get up out of there and be cool about it and stuff. But that's how they want you to react, and I'm getting closer to their demise as well as mine. So whatever happened to me happened to you, and I just got through writing a piece called Keep Stealing, and I promise you, God will kill you for me. So I'm going to break these balls. You know how I do this, going out to the thieves, whoremongers, murderers, and whoever, crooked officer. Why you want to put me in a car, officer, you stupid ass bitches. That's why I bought this for $6 and shit. Real talk, to let you know. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and whatever happened to me happened to you. They got a lot of posters in my city, Chicago, talking about how many fallen officers have fallen and stuff. Well, if you stop being crooked, God won't be taking y'all out, but they just trying to gain sympathy from the public and shit. Look, the police are the ones doing all the fucking goddamn crime. You remember the goddamn movie, gang related with Tupac, and they said, we gotta find out who did it. And Tupac said, we are the murderers. You understand what I'm saying? Remember the movie, gang related? Mm-hmm. But see, they didn't know how I was thinking, and now that they know, now they trying to switch and make me a villain or kind of like a Tupac female version. I ain't going for that shit. You niggas can kill yourselves. I don't give a fuck. If Tupac's still alive going through hell, he can go to hell with y'all too. I don't care. My brother behind his family, whatever and stuff, it was never about the money for me. Y'all done lost sight of reality. And the fact is, if it wasn't for me, Mary Lee, your ghetto news reporter and originator of rap music, y'all bitches would be dead in this goddamn building. These bitches was dying in this motherfucker. Now these motherfuckers acting like they better than me. Kill yourself. Real fucking so. This the 9, and this the 14. I want my goddamn money, Mississippi, for real, because that's who got it and stuff. These bitches come from down south. You understand what I'm saying? They've been running that game since I was a little girl and stuff. Taking me down south, bringing me back, taking me here, there, everywhere and shit, and railroading me and fucking up my name and legacy and shit, at least trying. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. On my mama, you couldn't beat me, bitch made motherfuckers. And my brother out there still trying to throw salt on me because he gave my mother on her deathbed a cigarette to smoke. I said, hey, don't do that. I guess they thought I was going to fight. I said, hey, if she wasn't fighting, why should I and shit? You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to fight for mine, bitch. And he said the next one going to be hard. I heard them say that. They talk around me and they act as if I don't hear them, but I hear them and shit. Real talk. Action speaks louder than words, too. Let me count them again. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Suck a dick and die, bitch. Real fucking talk. I don't have a brother. Real talk. Unless he dead. Real fucking talk. This for you, bitch. This is Psalms chapter 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and let's see. This for Rahm Emanuel also, just in case he behind this shit, trying to act like my brother. All right, so we're going to do 42, 43, 44, and look, 541. I was 41 years old when they railroaded me May 31st, 2008, just so they can bring in Barack Obama. Nothing happens in this world by mistake. You see the number, bitch. Real fucking talk. Now, I got Oprah right here. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. What did it say? Great at being... I can't... But you see I put Oprah right there. Because I gave her my story at the age of 17 in 1984, my child abuse rap, because, you know, I figured she was behind all this shit from the beginning. Now, when you flip this page, let's see what happened. Bam, look at all this goddamn writing. You see the 1984? 1984, I gave her my motherfucking child abuse rap, but I gave it to somebody in the mall also, and then they just went from there. So I say to all my gang bangers and tough guys and girls, whatever happens to me happens to you. Damn right. Oprah is getting on my nerves. I'll take that. Thank you. Real talk. It says, if I die, Oprah, is the reason. Yep. All you motherfuckers. And this say Maryland right here. Now, my so-called case manager, Karen Smith, gonna tell me, you know, understand what I'm saying, I should go to Maryland because they got good shopping there or whatever, good malls and shit. There you go right there. I never lose, nigga. I wrote Maryland right there. I ain't got to go to Maryland. All I got to do is go down the street where they put the gun to my head in 1996, the so-called crooked officers and shit, you know, because some guy was trying to rape me fresh out of prison and shit, and they ended up raping some other lady and stuff. She was fine as hell, too. Real talk. And the building been abandoned ever since and shit. Real fucking talk, because that's my property. But you see where it say Maryland, I put the setup. What is this? The fight is fixed. Oprah, you lose. Again, stupid bitch. And you know Oprah went to Maryland. I said, I need more bang for my bucks. Boy, I can't make this shit the fuck up. So, yeah, y'all go ahead and, the Staples singers, Mavis Staples. I bought these chips yesterday, this popcorn or whatever. Her birthday is July 10th, and she's a Kansas. Mavis Staples, and I believe she was born in 1939. A lot of these motherfuckers right here in my city just doing the most and shit. But you see where it say July 10th? And she definitely knows what time it is. But for some reason, they just want to make it seem like I'm a monster. Like that white girl, that movie they did on her. They thought I'd just be going off and shit, you know what I'm saying? No, I ain't got time to do that because I keep winning. You know what I'm saying? It says they stole my Sweet 16 gift. This girl by the name of Candace Singleton getting all kind of gifts. I'm not jealous one way or another. I'm just saying she's the reason why I'm in here also. She told me about this damn place because she was part of the problem because she knew how I used to get down as far as selling general merchandise and stuff. And they was just being nosy and then going to use me for last to, you know, get everybody else to, you know, do wrong, smoke, drink, drug, and turn up shit that motherfuckers was calming down from. And now they back worse than they ever been. And you know, I still don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate. And that's what they thought I'll be doing. But no, I want to get you bitches sober for real. So I can be happy, joyous, and free in heaven. Real fucking so. So do 42 through 52. And right here, it says Tina Turner, Anime Bullock. Right here, because they got Bullock in the Bible. So, you know, what's love got to do with it? Not a motherfucking thing, unless you did, right? You understand what I'm saying? And, hey, what goes around, come around. So, you know, my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, the first movie we saw at the drive-in in my city, Chicago, was What's Love Got to Do With It. At the time, I ain't realized they was setting me up from the cradle to the grave. But just like Tupac's song, the cradle to the grave, you know what I'm saying? And then he got one, Bury Me a G. And then one part is say, May 25th in there. If you listen real carefully, it's just a play on words and shit. I'll put in the description of this video. You'll hear it and just listen. That's an art, and that's why I'm winning. And with that, it's your ghetto news reporter, Marilyn Dash Twin to marry you, all you cookie monsters. Y'all ain't getting nothing but crumbs. I want my AA money and everything, because I'll be damned if I be a slave, bitch. Step your game up, pussy ass motherfuckers. Y'all are under arrest. This is a citizen arrest, and all the ones that's going hard for me, talking to them police like they crazy, like we ain't got no First Amendment right, and the Fourth Amendment, you understand what I'm saying, or the right to bear arms. Tell them, you know, thank you for me until the police suck a dick and die. Crooked officer, bitch.